Ready? Why aren't your friends from the student council with you? They aren't really my friends. They're only classmates. In fact, I never had real friends. And why don't you consider them friends? I always help them, but when I ask for their help in return, for example, here at the Fugitive, they always find an excuse. I suppose I'm hanging out with them, not to feel alone. Anyway, what are you doing here? This is the last place I thought I'd find you. And what do you think? That I am a popular girl? Too selfish to have real feelings? Yep, that's exactly what she thought. Pinkie! I don't like you, idiot, but I was just like you. Imagine me back when I was 13. I only cared about appearance and being the center of attention and wasn't the least bit interested in helping anyone. But one day, my mother had a terrible accident. The doctor said that she needed a blood transfusion as quickly as possible, but she had a very rare blood type. My father put ads in the newspaper, on TV, on radio, even on TV. But for hours, nobody came to the hospital to help until late at night. An old man came in. From his appearance, you could see he was living on the street. He said he had the blood type my mother needed. They quickly made the transfusion, and that's how my mother's life was saved. The generosity of this old man amazed me, especially considering nobody came during the entire time we waited. I just had to ask him why did he did it. He didn't have anything to give, and yet he gave his blood to help us. The old man just smiled and said to me, "Little girl, why shouldn't I have done it? Your mother needed help, and I simply offered it. I don't have much, but she only needed some of my blood, and I gladly gave it to her. It didn't matter if somebody's poor or rich, or what skin color they have, or if they're Oriental. We're all human beings. Never deny your help, and to those in need. Always be generous, little girl." After that, he left without a word. I never saw him again, and I never found out who he was or where he came from. His words touched my heart. I also decided to help those who need it the most, not only out of thankfulness for the old man's deed. His words also awoken something in me, a feeling I never had before. Because of that, I work as a volunteer every Wednesday, handing out food to the people who lives on the street. At weekends, I work at a boutique. The money I earn, I divide into buying food for the shelter and the fabric for my own fashion designs. But I know what I'm doing just isn't enough. Rarity, I'm sorry. I doubted you. Your generosity changed my mind. And for that, this shall be yours. Are you giving me a gem? Simply, I'm giving it back. It was yours all along. What are you talking about? I can't really explain it here. Let's meet near the river by the school tomorrow after class. I'll show you a big secret of ours. I just met you. What makes you so sure I'll go? Because I know that all you ever wanted was true friends. Friends you can trust, and I know it because I always wanted it as well. I'm going to wait for you to come because we'll wait for you there, friend. After that, the conversation ended. A taxi was called, and we all returned to our respective homes for the night. The next morning at Twilight's home, somebody's knocking on the door. Spike, can you see who's at the door? Okay, Twilight, I'll check. I can't believe Mom and Dad never wake up from the noise. Ugh, who could it be at this hour? Okay, good morning. Is this where Twilight lives? Angels do exist. What? Spike, who is it? Rarity? I'm sorry for visiting you so early. I couldn't sleep last night. I kept thinking about our conversation last night. Also, this gem you gave me simply won't stop shining. I just don't know what's happening. Don't worry about it. Since you're already here already, give me a minute to get ready. I'll explain all to you later at the river. Spike, get dressed and then get Rarity something to drink, will you? I'm in heaven. Stop dreaming and get changed. Later. I'll make her the best coffee ever. And now for the last touch. Perfect. Rarity, thank you very much. She's so beautiful. Those eyes, that hair, that shape. I think I'm in love. Oh. Please, stop looking at me like that. Spike, what can I do for you? Have we met before? I got the strangest feeling I recognize you from somewhere. I really don't think so. I never forget somebody as beautiful as you. I said it out loud. You did. Thank you, cutie. Rarity, I'm ready to go. Good thing the school let us dress casually for the next 2 days. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Finally, the school directory is deciding to consider dropping that ghastly design in uniforms and let us dress in what clothes we see fit. I mean, they're only testing it for the next 3 months, and only Thursdays and Fridays, but it's a start. Spike, don't forget to wake Mom and Dad. Your brother seems very nice, a true gentleman even, and you seem to have close to nothing in common. Maybe that's because Spike isn't my biological brother. Really? Yes, I have a sister and another brother. When I was but 4 years old, my parents wanted another child, but my mother didn't want to go through the pregnancy and birth again, so we decided to adopt. We went all together to the orphanage. My mother told my sister to choose a new brother because she's the oldest, but she passed the decision on to me. I don't know if it was the color of the cradle or his face, but when I saw him, I had no doubt that he was our new little brother. It was like I had known him all along. And does he know he's adopted? Of course, my parents told him when he was 8. I love him very much, even though I don't always show it. Don't ever tell Spike that. Promise? Don't worry. I won't tell him. I have a little sister and we always fight, but deep inside we love each other very much. It's the elder's job to annoy the younger siblings. I'm sure Rarity will invite Twilight to her house. If I follow them, I'll know where she lives, and then I can visit her whenever I want. He he he. After class, Rarity and Twilight met at the river bank. Once they were alone, Twilight told her everything. Celestia told her about the elements of harmony. Then this gem is one of those elements. Yes, it represents generosity, and it's glowing because it finally found its true owner. Okay, now what I do with it? It's a little bit complicated to explain. In short, we are chosen to protect this world from a great threat. He he he. Twilight, you read too many fictional books. Is this some kind of a joke? You made me come here to tell me this? I'm 16. I'm too old for this child play. But Rarity, this isn't a joke. Pinkie and you and myself are reincarnations of ponies that live in a kingdom in another dimension. Enough! I thought we could be friends, but you only toyed with me. Facing her doubt, Twilight decided to show her that this was no game. Can you see now? I'm not lying, and I would never dare trick you. Your friendship is important to me. Sis? Spike? Suddenly, the sky opened and an equestrian creature smashed into the river. This can't be. Why didn't it have to appear in this very moment? What is that? It's a monster, and it's huge. You two, stay back, and Rarity, please take care of Spike for me. Is this truly happening? I can't believe it. I need a guide to fight him. I hope this works. I summon the Carrier of Wisdom, Archtiect of Equestria, emerge! Archtiect, I need information on how to defeat this creature. You are the great sage of Equestria. Celeste fooled me. You don't look like a legendary alicorn that designed Equestria and knows everything about every creature in it. And your magic level is way too low to summon me in my true form. What you see is what you get for being a magic kindergarten unicorn. But over time, your level will increase. My appearance will be more worthy of me. I will even be able to help you fight. Well, right now, I only need information. Very well. My advice is to... 1! Ah! Jump! That was way too close. Girl, this is what I can tell you about that creature. It's a level 10 sea serpent. If you fall into the river, you're done for. And most importantly, he's very sensitive about his mustache. That's why... Say no more. It's probably his weak point. Thank you. No, girl, wait! Blade of energy. Yes, I did it. What's happening? Looks like instead of weakening him, she made him even more angry. Stupid girl, why don't you allow your elders to finish explaining? That creature gets very mad when his mustache is cut. If it was already uncontrolled by the Discord shard, imagine him now after insulting him by cutting his mustache. It's your fault for not explaining it fast enough. Suddenly, the creature noticed Spike and Rarity. Immediately, he prepares to attack. No! He'll hurt Spike and Rarity. I must do something. Girl, you're only a 7 Girl, you're only a 7... Girl, you're only a level 7 unicorn. A direct attack from that creature would probably... I have no choice. Replacement. Girl, answer me. Twilight? Big sister. Twilight? No! Rarity's sorrow triggers her transformation. Rarity, you too? Spike, no! Wait, did I do that? Rarity, quickly! Rarity, come quickly! Twilight needs your help! Twilight, don't give up. You can help her. Tell me what to do. You have total power to move and manipulate earth and stones of any kind, but as the reincarnation of a unicorn, you also use other magic. Unicorn? Yes, but where your magic level is even below Twilight's. You can only cast 4 spells, and is extraction, telekinesis, transformation, and emergency charity. The last one will heal her, but you have to give up part of your own energy. Just tell me what to do. Put your hands in front of you and say emergency charity Twilight. Emergency charity Twilight. The spell heals part of Twilight injuries, but is too weak to restore her completely. You saved my life. You did the same for me, my friend. Let's be partners, and let's end this together. Agreed.